Morning, guys. It's Thursday, first day of classes for the semester, and welcome to episode 50 of Becoming Alpha. I really had no idea that this series would get this big this quickly, especially. I'm not even halfway done with prep and we're already at episode 50, which is pretty crazy. Thank you guys all for so much support and making me feel like I could make more of these videos and you guys would still watch them. So shout out to anyone who's watched any episode in this series, and big shout out to anyone who's watched almost all of them. And I just really appreciate it. I really had no idea that people would enjoy these videos so much, so I'm just going to keep making them and hope you guys keep watching them and keep liking them. I really like to get your feedback on the videos too, and allows me to see what you guys think of them, and even the negative comments saying don't do this or don't do that, I really appreciate that also. And I really like being able to respond to all the comments and being able to talk to you guys more on a personal level instead of just looking at the comments and not responding to them. So again, thank you to anyone who's watched any episode of this series, but big thanks to people who have watched multiple and tens and a lot of them, because I know that there are people that probably have. So right here, what time is it? It's about 8 o'clock. I got up like an hour ago, 45 minutes ago. Got breakfast. Show you guys what I'm having. Got 3 eggs with some of that. I can't believe it's not butter spray on it. I know that there's calories in it. I'm not like... I know that if you use a shitload of it, you're going to end up getting a few grams of fat. But the thing says 5 sprays, so I just went with it. It says 1 gram is 0 fat, but the first ingredient in it is water, so that would make sense, I guess. So, like I said, I did 5 sprays. I'm probably never going to do like 50 sprays or something like that. I really don't use calorie-free things that much. Even Walton Farms I really use like sparingly. So, that's just how I am, because you don't know what you're getting if you end up using a lot of it. So right here I got a whey shake. It's just like 40 grams I think I measured out. Water, coffee. So, like you guys saw in the last episode, I got like all my meals or my food ready to bring to school with me, and I'm probably just going to do that same thing every Monday and Thursday so far till I get bored with it, and then go train after my 12:30 class, get to the gym around 2:30. So should be a pretty good day, first day back like I said, so shouldn't be too bad. Only 2 classes today. One last quick thing for this morning. I'm sure you guys know that the way I name the episodes of this series is just like vlog and then Becoming Alpha episode, whatever. But I was thinking about changing it to doing, just having a few keywords about what the episode's going to be about, and then putting in parentheses at the end of the title like BA and then the number of the episode. So if you guys would rather see me do that, it'd be a little bit more organized, I think. Let me know and I'll definitely start changing it up from here on out. So yeah, just let me know if you guys would prefer that. Hey guys, just got out of my first class. It's about 11 o'clock. And, oh boy, there's people behind me. And I figured that since I have like an hour and a half before my next class, I was gonna go get my hair cut real quick because it's pretty long, and I usually like to keep my hair pretty short. So I figured since I have time to kill and I don't really have any work to do since the first day of classes, that I would just go get my hair cut. Class went pretty well. It shouldn't be that difficult of a class. It's genetics. And it's pretty much supposed to be taken by sophomores, but I never took it, so figured I'd take it my senior year for hopefully a little easier of a class, so shouldn't be too bad. Alright guys, just got my hair cut, and it's about 11:30, so heading to the gym in about 3 hours, so I got myself a meal that I packed to bring to school, but I'm just eating it in this parking lot. And it's just chicken, some frozen peppers that I just cooked up in a pan like with the chicken, and some cashews for extra fat, so should be pretty good. Then I got class at 12:30 and heading to the gym around 2:30. Mixing up that pre-workout. That focus. I've had that sample for a while. I'm gonna take 3 of them. So I like it. Hey, what's going on, guys? Just figured I'd do a quick voiceover over this clip. As you guys could see, this is my bench press work. I put the band down on the bench just to prevent my back from sliding. It really helps you stay pinned down. Once you get your shoulder blades back down on the bench, it prevents you from sliding all over the place like what happens on most benches in gyms. It kind of emulates a competition style bench where it's really sticky and you don't slide at all, and it's a lot easier to maintain tightness and even to get tight in the beginning. So I really like to put the band down just to really work on that, and it's just one less thing to think about when you're trying to keep tight going into a heavy bench. So here was my 5+ set. I believe the weight was 225. I probably could have done a little bit better, but I was still pretty happy with it. My goal was, I think last cycle I hit 220 for 11 reps. Here you can see I paused the first rep, pretty good pause, and then just kept going, banging them out. Some of them I took some long rests in between each rep, like you can see right there, and I think I ended up hitting 8 reps. I'm not too sure. Alright, so here was one of my accessories. These are weighted pull-ups, really just trying to explode out of the bottom of the rep. The next thing I recorded was just some tricep extensions with the cable. I really wasn't happy with the range of motion, so I'm going to have to work on that. What's up, guys? It's Friday, about noonish, 12:45 or 11:45, and I'm just heading to the gym. Would have liked to get to the gym around 11 today because I've like planned it out, so I ate my breakfast at 8 o'clock, and then I was gonna get to the gym around 11 because I like to have about 3 hours in between. And my landlord apparently called an electrician to come to our house and never told me or any of my housemates or roommates, and the electrician showed up at like 10:50 right as I was just about to start getting ready to go to the gym. So had to wait a little bit longer than I would have liked, but what are you gonna do? Happens sometimes. It's just annoying because my landlord never tells us anything and never does anything for us, so it's just kind of a pain in the ass. So I got deadlifts today. It's a 5+ week for me, so I think I'm going for 420 on the 5+ set, so we'll see how that goes. Last cycle I hit, I want to say 410 for 11 or something like that, so we'll see how I do today. Why am I saying so much? I don't know. Can't really talk anymore. Should be a good training session, so we'll see how it goes. I gotta go back to the gym later and do my cardio, so it's gonna be a pretty good day. Hey guys, so here's my deadlift work from earlier today. I kind of sped up some of these sets because the video ended up being really long, like 18 minutes, so I figured I'd cut it down. It's still a pretty long video. But I just figured I'd show you guys my rep scheme like progression. That first set was 75% for 5 reps, and then here's 80% for 5 reps, and then my working set is 85% for 5+ reps. That's the typical warm-up scheme for Wendler 531 for week 1. So that's what I was working with this week. Here I did pretty well. It was a strange training session. Usually with deadlifts, the first thing I feel that fails is my low back. But here, I couldn't really pinpoint what muscle group was failing first. Kind of felt more in my quads, which was weird, and I've never really felt that before. So I did pretty well in this set. This was 420 pounds, and I was happy with the amount of reps I pulled. Just some of them looked a little weird, and I ended up taking long breaks again in between each rep as it got further into the set. But I guess that's to be expected since I hit 10 reps at 420, and some of them were pretty slow. So here's my first accessory after doing deadlifts. These are front squats, obviously, and I went for 3 sets of 6 to 8 reps. I think on this day I hit 3 sets of 8 reps. So next week I'll be increasing the weight up to 245 pounds. I think this is 240. So felt really good front squatting today. Getting pretty deep there. That's what she said. And I figured I'd show you guys quick my calf exercises. I'm pretty sure I read somewhere that doing a bent leg calf raise first for about 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps wears out the soleus, the underlying muscle under the gastrocnemius, which is the big head of the calf. And then if you move into a heavy straight leg calf raise, that'll really target the gastrocnemius, so really get that hypertrophy that bodybuilders are looking for in order to bring up their calves. I'd like to hear some of your philosophies on calf training and what you guys do also. We are about to get ready to go to the gym to do some cardio, do the high intensity intervals. Looking forward to just getting in there, killing it, getting out. It's usually pretty quick for me. It takes about, I'd say 20 minutes or so. I was doing the prowler when I was at home, but now I can't because I'm at school and we don't have anything like that at my school gym. So got my headphones. I opened these up, the Beats, whatever they're called, Power Beats, the ones that hook around your ear. They're actually pretty good. I wasn't going to open them and I was going to try and return them, but I actually like them, and the bass sounds really good actually in them when you have it up loud enough, and it's really noise cancelling. I put the biggest buds in it. Alright, just got completely off topic. But I'm not going to do the prowler because we don't have that here, so I'm going to probably do the erg. I'm talking really fast. I'm going to do the erg about 15-20 seconds on, and then probably take the rest of that minute off, maybe even a little longer. I know someone commented on one of my past videos saying that high intensity intervals should be done, I think it was like one part on and then 3 parts off, or 2 parts off. Like the ratio should be like 1 to 2 or 1 to 3. So I've been doing kind of around that, just doing 15 seconds and taking about a minute off. So just about to go do 10 of them, head to the gym, and we should be back in like a half hour. Hey guys, just got back from doing cardio. Felt really good the entire time. I did it on the erg. I did 20 seconds on, 40 seconds off, so my break wasn't that long. I let my heart rate come down maybe just a little bit, so it went really well and I felt awesome while doing it. Right now I'm gonna have some blueberries. Let's eat this whole thing. So yeah, it felt really good, and I don't know what I'm doing tonight. Right now it's about 6:30. I still got a lot of food left because, like you guys know, I've been saving a lot of my food for the end of the day, so probably just gonna hang out, see what my girlfriend's doing maybe.